Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and I just experienced one of the most bizarre Lego Ninjago experiences available in the world. And that is the Hong Kong exclusive Lego Ninjago Forbidden 5 escape room. Now, I am a big fan of escape rooms. I've been doing them my whole life. I do them all the time with friends, and especially in foreign countries, I love doing escape rooms because I feel like they always have something very unique and different to offer. But this was very special. To my knowledge, there has not really been an official Lego escape room, maybe ever. I could be wrong on that because obviously this totally could have flown over my radar if it wasn't Ninjago and specific to Hong Kong where I'm at right now. But the stars aligned and I happen to be visiting Hong Kong at the same time that this Ninjago escape room is available. So let's jump up, kick back, whip around and spin and check out all the cool stuff we got from it and the experience itself. Okay, so we are docking in for the exclusive Hong Kong Ninjago escape room. The boys are docked in.
Lord Ross.
Lord Ross. We might see Lord Ross in
We
there.
might see Lord Ross.
Are you ready to meet the Forbidden Five?
We are the Forbidden Five.
We are the Forbidden Five. The escape room is located in D2 Place 2 shopping mall. We are looking for one of the escape rooms here. Let's figure out where it is. When images of an exclusive Ninjago escape room to Hong Kong first appeared online, I remember sharing the images with my friends and going, wow, this is very interesting, and we are never going to be able to do this. Well, flash forward a couple months later and we found ourselves in Hong Kong for a number of reasons, but one of those reasons was, yes, to be able to do the Ninjago escape room. Now, as we got there, we realized that this was actually one of 3 different locations, and each of the 3 locations followed a different story, but if you play them all, in theory, you'd be able to piece the entire story together. Loosely, it was based off of the quest to find the prismatic blades in Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 1, with all the escape rooms kind of having a couple members of the Forbidden Five in there to stop you, and a few ninja to help you along your quest. Honestly, when doing the escape room, it was way more complex than I thought it would be. And I really wish we had more time in Hong Kong to actually try out some of the other rooms. Now, completing all of the escape rooms would net you an exclusive Ninjago trading card, and there were quite a lot of different cards. Unfortunately, we only were able to get a couple for playing the game, but if you did the other rooms, you would have a higher chance at getting them all, although you would have to at least play the game multiple times to have a complete set, which is pretty crazy. Now, this was our last stop in Hong Kong, meaning we had mere minutes to complete the escape room before having to go to the airport. And so let's let the staff over at the Ninjago escape room Trials of the Volcano explain how this all works.
To our other branches.
Very cool. So there are 3 locations?
Yes, and then 3 of them is like a complete story.
Ah,
so you guys
okay.
may want to also try those.
Gotcha.
So we have stamp collection postcard.
Oh,
so
cool.
if you guys may want to go to other branches, you guys can bring this and then you can collect the whole image.
Nice. Look at Thunderfang in the background. That's so cool.
Ninjago collector card. So
Okay.
we have a total of 11 different designs.
Okay.
With different characters on it, and we also have one special, a special
Ooh.
A mystery one.
mystery one.
Wonder who it is.
So each of you can have one card. So, but we also have other opportunities for you guys to collect all of the cards.
Gotcha.
So you guys may want to take a look at this. And
Thank
I
you.
know you
Is there
guys
any
are
way we
looking-
can like buy the cards separately? Like if I just wanted to buy like all of these?
Oh no, sorry, because all of them are packed. We don't know the design, which one is which one. So.
Oh, I mean just like buy the packets. Yeah.
I don't think so. There's a way. I don't think there's a way for
Okay.
you to do that. But maybe you can try to, like, yeah,
Cool.
try
Thank you.
other methods. So.
All right. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
So each of you can pick one first.
Boys, we ripping here?
Do we?
I'm ripping.
All right. Could I just get a quick video of that? Do you open your box?
All right, let's see who I got. Whoa, these are cool. I got the best member of the Forbidden Five, Drix. These are transparent. This is actually my favorite member of the Forbidden Five. That's awesome.
What'd you get, Chris?
I got Drix.
Drix?
Look, these are transparent.
Yo.
Bro, who did you get?
Live reaction?
Mia, yo.
Favorite ninja, let's go.
That's so cool. You got,
I knocked in.
you got knocked?
I knocked in.
You knocked in.
If you get Zarked, I'll trade you. Anyone
Bro, please, anyone who gets Zarked, please.
What'd you get, Jonathan?
He got Aaron.
Aaron.
He's looking for his parents. You got Ryu?
Aaron.
Dude, I'm so happy I got
okay,
Drix.
the Aaron one actually is the special one.
Oh, bro, Ethan keeps getting lucky. What?
The artisan.
The artisan.
Get the Aaron one.
That is so cool. These are awesome.
Not like maybe 1% chance.
Whoa.
Quite lucky.
Speaking of
Hey, Ethan, you selling?
We should get started.
Yep.
Okay, so before we
Thank
start
you.
the game, you guys.
And now for the game itself. The first room you entered was a water and ice themed room where you had to solve a couple of different puzzles related to the Thunderfang and Forbidden 5 symbol in order to progress to the next stage. This was actually a lot more challenging than we thought it would be. It basically involved a series of different tests, all involving elemental symbols, and no, Ninjago knowledge did not help with this at all. You see, they actually used the main elements, but also added light and time, which was quite interesting to see them use there. They basically made up a symbol for light and then used the hands of time symbol for time, which we found very interesting. Moving to the next room, there were a series of arrows we had to align correctly in order to progress past the volcano. You see, the mountain itself was cold with ice, and then the volcano was shrouded in fire. So that was kind of how the storyline progressed, and it all revolved around finding a prismatic blade hidden inside a volcano, which obviously isn't very relevant to the TV show, but it was still very cool to actually go on a somewhat TV show-oriented quest to get the prismatic blade itself. We actually ended up barely finishing on time, which was pretty crazy, maybe a little embarrassing given that this was an escape room designed for children and there were 5 grown adults in there, but honestly, so much of the game was taking in everything that we could see inside the room itself that I think we definitely wasted a lot of time just enjoying the novelty of there being a Ninjago escape room in general and not actually trying to solve the puzzles themselves. It was really cool how they actually integrated physical Lego elements into the gameplay. There were literally elements brick built and glued onto certain things, or you had to mix and match different Lego pieces like you can see the gang doing here, and it was actually really cool how the Lego aspect of a Lego escape room was done. I could honestly see this doing really well in the US or even at a Legoland park or something like that. We had an absolute blast, and I love doing escape rooms everywhere we go, so this was a total treat to not just do a Lego themed one, which I mean we would have done it anyway even if it was like Lego City or Lego Friends themed, but the fact that it was Lego Ninjago themed was absolutely awesome, and it was really cool how it was very closely tied to the TV show story and plotline for Season 3 Part 1. Even though the events in the story didn't make 100% sense given the canon of Ninjago, it was still a total blast. Once we completed the game, we found the Prismatic Blade, which was a series of somewhat transparent Lego bricks stacked together, which was very funny, and they actually gave us these cardboard cutout props to pose with outside of the Lost Ninjago escape room sign. Unfortunately, we couldn't take any of those home, they were just props to take photos with, but it was really cool to see the elemental blades and even a large-scale version of the reveal blade from this summer being used in the advertisement for the game itself once you actually leave the escape game. Of course, I do want to cover what is probably the most interesting part of this to Ninjago fans and collectors, and those are the exclusives. As they mentioned, you get these stamps whenever you visit the escape rooms with some neat artwork of the Season 1 Dragon's Rising characters, but with Thunderfang in the background. And the Thunderfang actually looks like a still from the TV show that's kind of been colored over with a comic filter, which is super interesting. Never seen that art before. We also got a coupon for 50 Hong Kong dollars to be spent at pretty much any of the Lego certified stores around the Hong Kong area, which was really interesting to see because clearly this was developed in collaboration with the Lego Hong Kong certified stores, but it was an official Lego thing. So very, very interesting to see this being done specifically only in Hong Kong. Of course, I also got a pamphlet advertising the Lost Escape game, and yes, there was a Ninjago advertisement on there where you can see the brief outline of the story for the Forbidden 5 claiming the prismatic blades on this pamphlet itself, which was super cool. And once again, there are a couple of different ones. Like this one was the Forbidden Five entering the city of Ninjago, or I guess the Merged Lands or the Crossroads, which was a completely different escape room. And I'm really curious what that one would have been like. Again, I really wish we had more time in Hong Kong to actually go to all of these different escape rooms, but unfortunately, we really only had time to try out one of them before rushing to the airport. And then, of course, I have to showcase the best part, which were the cards. They ended up giving us an extra card at the end of the escape room because we asked very nicely, which was very kind of them. And luckily, or I guess unluckily enough, I got Zarked, the Elemental Master of Misfortune. And honestly, out of all of the cards to get, Zarked was the number one I really was wanting. Sean also obviously wanted one as well. So I'm very happy to have added Zarked to my collection. I think it's a very funny card to have given his reputation in the Ninjago community. And it is really cool just how these are done, because the entire goal is if you get all the Forbidden 5 cards, they are fully transparent and clear, and they're all outlined in different areas, so you would have an entire section here dedicated to all the Forbidden 5 being visible on one card, which I think is so cool, and something that I really wish they expanded to the US or even Europe or other places, because it's such a neat concept to have these collectible, transparent Ninjago trading cards. Obviously, owning them all would be a total pipe dream. I cannot find these for sale online anywhere, and I don't think anyone who went in our group is selling because we're all pretty diehard Lego fans and collectors, but I'm happy owning just 2 of them, and if I'm gonna own 2, Zarked and Drix are probably the 2 I would have picked anyways, so I am very happy to have picked these up. Overall, this was a super cool random experience that we certainly did not expect. I'm really curious if LEGO will decide to move this concept to other parts of the world. Maybe this Hong Kong exclusive escape room was a test to see how well the concept would do, and I actually think it's a really cool concept. We had a ton of fun in the escape room. We barely escaped. Very embarrassingly, we had to ask for like 2 hints, which was quite sad for a group of 5 grown men in a children's escape room. I promise we're usually better than this at normal escape rooms. I don't know, this one was just another level of difficult for some reason. We also were running on like no hours of sleep, so that probably had a big factor into why we were kind of struggling during this game. But I hope you enjoyed this special look at the Hong Kong Lego Ninjago exclusive escape room. It's a very strange Ninjago promotional activity, and I'm really glad we were able to go and cover it at least to some extent. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to like and subscribe for even more Lego news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Bye for now.